What's up guys, I Like Trains 2 here, and today I've got a review of the Bachmann Spectrum 3-truck 70-ton Climax. My reviews aren't particularly professional, so I decided that for this one I'd imitate a professional, so this is going to be done in the style of Eric's Trains reviews. So, let's get started. So, something I'd like to note about this is this review will be showing the DCC locomotive on DC tracks, because I do not have DCC yet. So if you were ever curious about how it would run on your DCC layout, for the short answer, yes, it will, and it will run perfectly, amazingly. So, although this review is mainly universal, it's specifically for, as you can see, Moore Keppel & Co. number 6. But that brings me into my first point.
None of these Climaxes have prototype
specific details, because they all come with all the separate details you can get for it. So here we have a real coal load, a dummy plug, a diamond stack, and an oil bunker. We're going to start up here at the smoke box, as you would. So, some of the details are, of course, the smoke box. The headlight, even on DCC, is particularly constant lighted, so you won't have to worry about the light getting lighter as the engine goes faster. Now we have a Bachmann Easy Mate Mark II coupler, of course, on the front, and we have a non-functional coupler cut bar. Moving back just a bit to the boiler, we have a non-swinging bell, a whistle, an actual drawstring to both the whistle and bell, a sand dome, lots of detail, some air tanks, and of course the signature side rods of the Climax, and some legible under magnification builder's plates. Moving back to the cab, we have a detailed cab interior, which of course is, as you know, it's kind of hard to record. Some swinging windows, be careful with those. This is the first time I've actually seen that on a Spectrum locomotive. A well-detailed coal load, and a cab vent that does not open and close. Now, the last thing I kind of wanted to look at was the third truck water tank. So, as you know, any 3-truck geared locomotive would have a articulated water tank. So, as you'd expect, we have a headlight right here, a hatch right here, and here we have the number 6, as you would see on Moore Keppel number 6. Now, let's take a look at the back of the locomotive. We have another dummy coupler cut lever that does not swing very well. Another Easy Mate Mark II coupler, of course, and all prototypical details that you would find on a 3-truck 70-ton Climax. So looking at the undercarriage of this locomotive, it's not particularly prototypical, but then again, there's no way you'd see that anyway. And here you can get a look at how complex the gearing is. Of course, that's what you would expect on a Climax. So, what I've done here is put the Shay and the Climax side by side so you can see how Spectrum has improved over the years. As you can see, the paint is a lot nicer, the details are more intricate, and of course, it's a lot more sturdy. Alright, so before I show it running, we have to do the last part, which is BFIMO, best feature in my opinion. So, of course, there would really be no other option than the incredible gearing you see right here. Now, Climaxes, as you expect, are complicated in real life, but how well Bachmann has reproduced their complicated gearing is absolutely incredible. A lot of people will tell you Bachmann is a toy maker, not a model locomotive manufacturer. Well, I'd say otherwise, and all you have to do is show them some pictures of some Spectrum line locomotives, and they'll think otherwise. I guarantee it. Something awesome about this Climax, albeit perhaps unintentional, if you just apply just a little bit of juice, the headlight will turn on without the locomotive moving. Now, without further ado, let's get it started.